Hi, it's Fearless and welcome back to Zero Skips First Skip, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. At the end of the last episode, we finished reading all the new bits of dialogue throughout the doors. We went through doors 5, 8 and then 6. So we are aiming to get the second ending here, the safe ending. So hopefully now we can continue on as we were. We should notice the different ending, so let's just continue them.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
So all of the dialogue up to this point is the same as last time.
We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
Alright, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him.
Yeah, there's very obviously a different ending to last time. I can understand why she'd want to go see him, sort of like spend time with him and be like, yeah, he is definitely sort of dead. But considering the state that he's in, I really don't think it would have been a good idea to go.
Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go. Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
No luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back, just to be sure. No, she's not here. Snake. Just where did your sister go?
But now we've found out that Snake had like a fake arm. You'd think you'd see that. Although I think they did say something about like a bone sticking out of something, so maybe that could have been related to that arm. I can't remember if they said it was a bone arm. I think they said arm. But you think they'd have like the whole arm there?
Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted.
Hmm.
Huh? Wait. Bones.
Yeah.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
I think we should question why Clover didn't realise it when she did come to see the body. She was just totally like, yep, it's his clothes.
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
But then we have to question who it is and where's Snake. Unless Snake's in the coffin.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
Did something happen?
Clover is dead.
Oh. Maybe she did it to herself? No point living because she doesn't believe he's alive? Because on this route we didn't give her the clover.
I found her in the first-class bathroom.
Now how awful. If she did do something to herself and we've just found out that that body's not a brother, then that is really awful.
Clover. Clover, why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why else? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud as I could. Hey, guys! I found her, but it's bad! She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin. Come quick! Or something like that. Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that, I mean, you know the rest, right?
7. There's one more thing I'm worried about.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame, right? Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? I did it so that the door wouldn't lock. So we could come back to this room? Oh, you think I did it?
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way. You get it now?
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, that means... Has someone opened the safe? Huh? Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover who stabbed Clover. Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it, just in case. Ugh. Oh, the hell? This smell is... Oh. Oh. Wait. It's gone. His bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh? Where'd Junpei go?
Okay, so if someone came and took bracelet 9, we already know Lotus keeps losing 8, so that makes 17. Makes 8. And I'm back to thinking Ace again. Because then we make 9. I said, unless it is still 2 people.
Oh, there you are. Were you looking for something in the hallway?
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No, nothing. What's up?
Well, I wanted you to take a look at something.
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. She was stabbed once in the back, probably by a knife or something. And I found this.
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want to disturb the crime scene, you know? Basic stuff. Well, I did borrow one thing.
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Ain't got a clue what that means.
What is this? Some kind of secret code?
A code.
Sinister hand means right hand or the left hand. I have no idea which one could be more sinister. Well, for the segments, I'm not sure if it'll affect anything, but more people are right-handed, so it's probably more of a sinister hand than the left. So let's go with
No,
right hand.
that's not right.
Oh, that's not
In
okay.
heraldry, the term sinister was used to refer to the left side of a coat of arms.
Well, I don't know
Or
that.
more accurately, it referred to things on the left side of a bearer of a coat of arms.
Oh well.
The left hand. The left hand. What does the left hand mean? Does the darkness of the sinister hand have something to do with the bracelet? There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the face. Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth gone.
Gone. Maybe those two words. I'm not reading it out loud. So, truth gone. Truth gone. I'm not getting anything with that. Switching the sentence around. So, well, the whole thing or just the top part? Gone had truth and gone had truth. Gone had truth. Nope, not getting anything with that. What else could gone and truth mean? I don't know, like gone, left, nothing. Truth could be like real. I don't know, I'm not getting out there. How about reading them backwards? What does it mean, like enog? I don't think I'm gonna get anything that way around. Well, considering the since the hand thing was like referring to something else, maybe it could be something to do with a different meaning of
What else
them.
could gone and truth mean? Truth, of course, means something that is correct, something that's fact. In other words, something that is right. You could then safely assume that gone means left.
So would that be like right hand, left, right, and left, right and left? Ah, now right's asleep in the left.
After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their directional homonyms. Then truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet. These two things sticking out. So if I...
Press them in the following order. Well, it will be... Truth and gone, truth and gone, truth and gone. Truth and gone.
Wait, did it just... One, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Hmm.
Huh? Hey, what are those numbers?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Huh. 1 to the right, 4 to the left. And... Oh. Bingo. I knew it was for this. Oh, is this some sort of note? Let's see.
Fact number 1. The nunnery game was played once before, 9 years ago. But what that, like when the children were taken. So does that mean they played it with the children? But if they were trying to do telepathy thing and all what the others have said about that, which was meant to be like one lot of people learned something, and then this second lot learned it in a sort of telepathy way, without actually knowing anything about it. So is like, are we sort of like this second part of the experiment? Because Santa had said it anyway about being guinea pigs and lab rats and things. So is it meant to be like, well, the kids did it 9 years ago, and now we're doing it to see if we maybe sort of like recreate what they did, or maybe not recreate it, but like how we'd said with the rats that they'd learn not to do something. So we're trying to see if we can know the correct way to do it. Maybe that's why there's 2 doors at the end, because they thought, well, if the telepathy thing had worked from 9 years ago, then we should all get to the end and go through the 2 doors, because we have this thought somewhere in our head that that's the right thing to do, so we should have all got out at the end. But obviously, considering the 9th man died straight away, he mustn't have had this connection with the rest of us. I don't know. Fact number 2. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. Okay, I guess he won't be attending again in another 9 years. Well, we don't know where he is, actually, to be fair. Maybe he could. Okay, so Snake did it 9 years ago. We know that Snake's not actually his name, but we haven't learnt his name, so we can't know from the names that Seven was saying. I can only remember Nona, which is Lotus's daughter, and Aoi. I can't remember what the other one was called, if it was a boy's name or not. Or if it was a girl's name, I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, fact number 3. Was planned by the following 4 people. Oh, and another thought about the other fact is that we can't ask Clover either what his name was or is. Okay, planned by the following 4 people. I'm assuming we'll be given... Well, I was going to say we'll be given their real names, but we weren't told that Blah did it last time. We were just told that it was number 2 bracelet. Let's see. Okay. Quail Pharmaceuticals CEO. So we know that that's Ace. Assuming that's his actual name. So Gentaro Hongo, perhaps pronunciation for that. Quail Pharmaceuticals Chief of Staff. Yeah, so I was saying that Ace would be the CEO because Santa had said that like he owned the company. I don't know anything about Chief of Staff though, but Nagisa Nijisaki. Quail Pharmaceuticals R&D Supervisor. Ibaraki Kubota. Well, obviously we don't know if all of the people are here, but the oldest people would include like the 9th man, so maybe he's one of them. And somehow we don't recognise each other at all. Because we've lost that part of our memories somewhere. Or maybe it's only Ace that's here from the pharmaceutical company. Okay, 4th one anyway. Majority shareholder in Quidel Pharmaceuticals. Egechika Musashido. Must punish them. Okay. But that kind of seems more like all of them will be here, because how else would you be punishing them? And it'd be sort of one of those punishments where you think something bad's going to happen, but then you find out everything's totally fine at the end and you feel very relieved, but you had all the stress throughout it, so it was a bit of a punishment. Maybe not actually, I'm going to go kill you. Okay. For the innocent lives they sacrifice. Okay. This is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls may saved, I now state the truth. Hero.
Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you?
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you want to be sure of?
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait, then you're saying...
Yeah. I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there. It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's go. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, Seven, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going inside. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover.
Fine.
What about you, Ace, Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on it. It instead reacts to a bracelet being brought close. You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Huh?
But all the bracelets are on the left. So if Snake's was on his left as well, and his left isn't an actual arm, then it probably wouldn't have registered a hand, and it would have been the bracelet.
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you something?
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What? What kind of question?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course. Who else would you be?
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
Oh, don't do that to him. That's really mean.
What?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not Santa?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. 1 plus 9 would be 10. The digital root would be 1. But the 4 of us just opened door 3. You can't possibly be Santa. Your bracelet number isn't 3.
It's 5, right? You're exactly right. My bracelet number is 5. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course I'm not really Santa. I'm Junpei.
Well, he's never going to believe you again now, is he?
Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious I'm not. To think I was? Ridiculous. But I guess you couldn't see just how obvious it was. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia, am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all.
Actually, I just had another thought. If Snake's bracelet was on his left, it wouldn't be able to tell that there was a pulse and would think that the person was dead, right? So the bracelet should have been able to come off.
I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, I feel kind of bad for you. No, the reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That was my thought the whole time, to be fair.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first. Think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, "I'll stay here." Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see, if Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my actions. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand my altruism.
Altruism, huh? You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person?
Obviously not.
Junpei, they call that prejudice.
Which is why not that.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident, but the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Which still leaves us a question. Who is it? Because I'm pretty sure there's no one else missing except the 9th man. And we're also pretty sure he's dead.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake.
But yeah, still, where is Snake?
Even if the clothes were the same as Snake's, their faces would be completely different. It would have been obvious they were different people. And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right, and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that, or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you, so you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people, Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo. What is this?
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first-class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago.
Unless your memory of that has been taken. Because if we are recreating it, well, that'd be a point though, wouldn't it? If we're recreating it, somewhere in his mind, whether he actually remembers it or not, he may have some knowledge of what happened. So maybe he can pass on with the telepathy somehow some of that information, even if he doesn't actually remember it. But you know, I don't know, and we won't find out the second, because I'm going to end this episode here, and in the next episode we will finish this ending, and then, as I said before, we'll go back and do the other route with the one door. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.